Lansu Chinese Garden is celebrating 25 years of culture, community, and connection this September. If you haven't been, it's the gem of the historic Old Town Chinatown neighborhood. And now is the perfect time to discover why Lansu is more than a garden. They're inviting everyone to help them celebrate their milestone with discounted admission, cultural performances, historical exhibits, and so much more. You can go to lansugarden.org for more details. That's LANSU garden.org. We all know there is no shortage of options when it comes to dining out in Portland, but trying to find a meal that is all at once affordable, delicious, and filling can be a challenge if you eat out as often as I do. So today on CityCast Portland, Stumptown Savings founder Bryan Vance and our very own senior producer Giulia Fiaoni are joining me to talk about the best cheap eats across Portland that don't compromise on quality or flavor. It's Tuesday, August 26th. I'm Claudia Meza, and this is what Portland's talking about. I'm actually really excited we're doing this because I have decided that my weird almost end of year resolution is I'm going to try to start saving money. And one thing I do a lot is I eat out a lot. So I'm like, okay, I can't eat out as much. I'm only going to go to one nice restaurant a month. I'm doing all this crazy shit, which
hasn't worked.
Yeah, I was
about to say, how successful has it been?
But this is perfect. I need to know where the cheap eats are.
Yeah.
So before we get into it, though, let's lay out the parameters for this challenge. We've decided as a group that it should feel like a complete meal, not snacks. Anyone could get a snack under $15. That's not what we're after here.
Yeah. If you're spending more than $15 on a snack, you've got problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious about this. Should it come in under $15 without tip? Or
I tried to factor that into my picks because it's just a part of the deal. If you're paying for food, you're tipping these days.
Gosh, I hate tipping so much.
I know, Bryan.
Oh, it's so stupid.
we all know Bryan hates tipping.
It does suck, but I tried.
Let's try.
Depends on how big you tip.
Yeah, I think some of these are well under 15, so you could leave a pretty hefty tip and still be fine.
Because there's some $15 burritos that I walk away and I'm like, that was an $18 burrito.
Yeah.
And it really hurts my soul.
It hurts.
Right.
Yeah. And the other parameter is that these deals should be open to anyone. You don't need a Costco card.
No gatekeeping.
No, exactly. You don't need to know a fancy password.
Yeah, I'm game.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
So what are your picks for your favorite cheap on-the-go meals? I'm running late to a meeting, that kind of thing.
Well, I think, one of the best things to eat on the go is a sandwich. I think one of the best sandwiches in the history of humanity is a banh mi. And you can get a banh mi and a drink for $5 at any Hong Fat location.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
What's in the sandwich?
You can get the pork banh mi, you can get the pate banh mi. It is a banh mi. So it's, it's their bread. So they make their own bread. It's their baguette ladled with their house roasted meats and whatnot. You got the daikon and carrot, pickles on there. You've got the cucumber, the jalapeno, the mayonnaise. It is what you expect from a banh mi. Is it the best banh mi in Portland? No. Is it the worst banh mi in Portland? Absolutely not. Is it the cheapest banh mi in Portland? Hell yes. It is $5 for the sandwich and a drink. So it's like bubble tea,
Wow.
I personally don't drink bubble tea, so I would just give it to my wife. But still, bubble tea can be way more than $5 on its own.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
I don't think I could find a bubble tea for under $5 with tip.
No.
But I think that's actually cheaper than Best Baguette. And Best Baguette for the longest time was the cheapest.
Yeah. You're not going to find a better price combo in Portland.
This is the kind of deals that I grew up, in LA. Banh mi's were always $1 or $2.
Oh, they were so cheap back in the day.
I mean, to me, I'm like, they should be more expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm always curious, how are they making money?
Right. Banh mi's don't make sense, but they're great.
It's a mystery.
Okay, so you can debate whether this is a sandwich or not. I think a gyro is a sandwich. I am a sucker for gyros, especially the ones that just come from food carts because they're massive.
Totally.
I come from the Midwest, so I grew up on the philosophy of leave a clean plate. So I will eat the whole thing. But most normal human beings could eat 2 meals out of these gyros. And there is a food cart in East Portland called Grill on the Go that does a gyro and a side. So you can get like fries or a salad for $9.
What?
$9. And this is a huge gyro. You look at the reviews, people are constantly saying like, oh, I got 2 meals out of this. Again, I am not a normal human being. I can't get 2 meals out of it. But most people can. So that's 2 meals for $9, you know?
How's the sauce on this thing? Because like trying to eat a saucy guy on the go, it's like, it's really not possible.
I mean, you're going to get messy. You're going to get messy.
But you know what? We're not forcing you.
Pick it. Get a fork and just like grab things. I don't know. I often just eat it open face.
This is a 2-hand deal. I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand where you're coming in with this, Giulia. All I'm hearing is like for $9, I can get a side and a gyro and way under 15.
Yeah.
So you could get yourself a drink and still tip. Do you think you have to drive around and eat this?
Stop for 10 minutes and scarf this down.
Yeah.
And then I've got one more. And this one, I think, Giulia, you'll be a little bit happier because it comes in a cute little box.
Killer Burger has an $11 box lunch deal before 4 p.m. at all their locations.
What?
So you get a pint-sized burger, which is actually a normal-sized burger. It's just not the massive Killer Burger size burger.
Hell yeah.
Fries and a drink for $11.
Plenty of room for a tip. And it's any of their burgers. The first time I got it, I thought it was just going to be like the plain original. No, it's like you can get your fancy Jose Mendoza burger.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's great.
This is amazing.
Yes. This reminds me of the Wendy's $5 biggie bags.
Yeah.
But I love it because it's a local chain. It's way tastier.
Way better.
Probably better quality all around.
But see, like it's a burger. I'm still hung up on this banh mi.
Yeah, no.
There's so much more in the banh mi.
The
I know.
banh mi's, I really would love to see like a deep dive explanation of how do they make money on these. I don't think anybody makes money on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you are a Vietnamese purveyor of banh mi's, please write in, email us. I need to know, how is this possible?
I gotta buy everything in bulk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of banh mi's, I have a banh mi on my list. It's not nearly as cheap as Bryan's. I hate to let everyone down. It's from Hello Pho. It's a $9 banh mi, but it's a pretty good size. I really only want to eat that and that's it.
Right.
And the cool thing about it is that they have so many other things on their menu too. So if you're going with folks who want to get pho or want to get like spring roll wraps, there's a whole bunch of options and everything is solid and really well priced. And the other cool thing about this is that their location lives inside the Zipper, which is right off of Sandy Boulevard, but there are other food options there as well. So it's a great place to kind of just dine with folks that have a variety of dietary restrictions. And my second cheap eats pick also lives in the Zipper.
Oh, 2 for 1.
Yes, and this is from Basilisk, which is an amazing fried chicken place. A little bit more expensive as well. It's a $13 fried chicken sandwich, but they come with 2 massive pieces of fried chicken per sandwich, where you really truly can turn this into a 2 for 1 meal. I would recommend even splitting it with someone. So if you cut that cost in half, it's really not that much for what you're getting. And I'm telling you, it hits every single time. The breading, the crispy breading on this chicken is insane. It's one of my favorites in town. Have you guys had the Basilisk chicken?
No.
I have. Yeah.
How do you like it, Bryan?
I love it. I am a sucker for like Nashville hot chicken sandwiches and just fried chicken sandwiches in general. And I do think this is like one of the best in town. You're right, Giulia, like the breading is so good. I don't know. The breading can be too heavy on some of these.
Yeah.
They nail it perfectly. And it is a massive amount of chicken. It's like
crazy.
I feel like there's a whole chicken on this sandwich.
It's like really not supposed to be eaten like a sandwich.
No.
Like you're supposed to cut that shit up.
Yeah. It's a lot for what you're paying for.
Wow,
Yeah.
$13. So I'm hearing it's a good deal because I was going to complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a good deal.
You get your money's worth.
Well, then I can't have a drink and I can't tip, Giulia.
You're going to be thirsty.
All right, what's another one?
So my last one is a spot that I've plugged before. It's my neighborhood cart pod spot. It's Saint Burrito. And they do have some of the cheaper burritos in town for how big they are. And also the quality of their ingredients is pretty spectacular. They usually stuff the burritos full of different grilled veggies.
Ooh.
And they have a whole bunch of options: chicken, beef, whatever. They have an ahi tuna one, which is a little bit more expensive. So I would probably say go for the other options if you're looking to save money. But they also have a $7 quesadilla, and it comes with like cabbage and guacamole and this amazing salsa. And it really just like hits the spot, especially on a hot day when you're like, I really don't want to eat a lot, but I want something tasty and simple and just easy to go and get that's cheap. This is for sure my go-to when it comes to that. And what's great about it too, is because it's only $7, they also have a beer cart in that pod. And this is off of 28th in Southeast.
See, this is a meal. This is a meal.
This is a meal. You get a beer, it's a meal. You can sit and you can hang out. There's a little fire pit. It's fabulous. I love this spot so much.
Can you do this on the go? Can you get the beer on the go? I don't think you should. Even if you can, I don't condone this.
I'm not going to condone it.
Julia, you gave Bryan shit for his Euro, and you're literally telling us to drink and drive. I cannot believe where we're at.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
For shame. Well, I wanted to share some audience picks because we reached out via our newsletter and our Instagram page, and we were just asking people like, okay, so $15, give us a whole meal. And we have Amrico23. This is a handle. I don't know the name. So Amrico23, thanks for shouting us out. So $9.50 at Crema off of Northeast Cooch, turkey and brie, panini, fresh turkey, brie, and made in-house jalapeno aioli, made on house-made ciabatta, fucking fire. And they also give you these chips that are like insane. For $9.50?
Awesome.
That's amazing. Okay, that's pretty good.
They're baking the bread in-house? Like, again.
Crema's crazy. I walk past that spot all the time and they have these huge warehouse stores and there's constantly people baking shit in there.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that they're house-made.
Oh, it's really nice. They have good coffee. I used to live really close by, and one of my roommates hated saying where they were going because they hated saying Crema. Like, they always were like, I'm going to Crema. So they would just say, I'm going to the coffee shop on 28th. And I'm like, just say Crema, buddy. And they're just like, it's just so pretentious. Like, who's like, Crema?
It is kind of pretentious.
I'm not just, I just think it's, whenever I think of Crema, I'm like, oh, the coffee shop on 28th.
Right.
Yes, I've heard of this. So Matt and Eric, I guess they reached out via Instagram. They both had the exact same pick, which was the big bowl at the whole bowl for $9. I have to attest, the whole bowl is amazing. I used to work downtown, and that was like my lunch for the longest time. And it was like a little cheaper than $9 then.
Inflation's hit everything.
Yeah, well, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's still very cheap, and it is a very filling bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have two more picks here. So, it's bowl heaven coming up. Connor A. wrote Native Bowl at the Mississippi Food Trucks.
Ooh.
And Liz M. wrote the Havana Bowl at Cubo.
I think it's
Cubo?
Cuba.
Yeah.
Cubo?
Yeah.
It's like Cuba, but
Maybe.
with an O.
I've had this before, I think.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah. If what they're describing is what I had, I'm looking at it right now. It is good.
Okay.
Oh, hot tip with these bowls.
Yeah. Bowls, I mean, you're saving on bread or something else. I don't really get it.
If anyone could write in and explain why bowls are so cheap.
They really are, though. They're always cheap.
I think it's because it's rice and beans are cheap.
Yeah, they're filling you up on the app. But then, you put in a little bit of the other stuff goes a long way, if it's seasoned well.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Well, let's take a quick break here. And when we come back, let's talk about the dine-in or happy hour deals. Putting together estate plans for yourself or a family member can be one of the most difficult and frankly not fun things to do as an adult. But Ardent Estate Sales and their team of experts can at least make the selling part of it a lot less stressful. With over a decade of experience in the industry, Angela and her team takes great care to ensure that the entire process of organizing your estate sale is seamless. From pricing to staging, advertising, down to managing the sales, Angela is licensed, bonded, and insured, and she works hard to get everything right, creating the best and most profitable outcomes for her clients. Ardent Estate Sales brings a designer's eye to every setup. From artful displays to thoughtful arrangements, they're designing an inviting atmosphere that highlights value and tells a story, your story. To learn more and book a consultation, head to ardentestatesales.com. That's ardentestatesales.com. If you're a home DIYer like me, you might have a few leftover paint cans gathering dust in your basement. Or maybe your house already came with a bunch of them like mine did. So I'm happy to share that Paint Care makes recycling your leftover paint, stain, and varnish simple and easy with convenient drop-off locations as close as your local hardware store. Paint Care has 3 simple rules for painting smarter. 1, buy the right amount of paint for the job. 2, use up leftover paint. And 3, recycle the rest. If you visit paintcare.org/3 simple rules, you'll find tips on how to do all 3. Buying the right amount of paint for your project, exploring DIY ideas for how to use up leftover paint, and also just look up the nearest drop-off site in your neighborhood. Paint Care is all about keeping it simple for Oregonians. Now, how about the dine-in or happy hour deals? Like, what are your favorites? This is the one where I'm going to be like paying close attention because sometimes the reason I just give the psychology of why I'm spending so much money. I just need to leave my house.
Yeah, that's literally all it is.
We all work from home. Sometimes I need to stop looking at these walls. Sometimes even my dog, I love you, baby, but like sometimes I'm
you
like,
gotta get a break sometimes.
No, Lola's, I need a break.
Lola, get out of my face.
Poor buddy.
No, I hear you. I spend the most money on food for exactly that reason. And I've been on a similar journey of like, how do I cut down on these costs? Because this is crazy.
I mean, we also live in a city that is known for food. So it makes sense that I think if we got DHM on the line and had them poll 1,000 Portlanders, you'd find that food out is one of the highest expenses for most Portlanders, probably after housing. Because we love to eat. So I get it. I've been there before.
Can't blame us. Yeah.
And tattoos. All right. So let's go ahead, Brian. Start us off again.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to start with Lone Star Burger Bar. It is a spinoff of Podna's Pit on Northeast Killingsworth. You get their Lone Star Burger. It's a cheeseburger, really good cheeseburger, fries and a drink for $12. I honestly think this is one of the better burgers in town. It's just like really well done. I'm pretty sure they grind the meat in-house. And just everything is just like really well executed. They actually have, this isn't one of them, but they have a green chili burger that is amazing. And this is basically the same burger minus the green chili. So you're still going to get a fantastic cheeseburger, fries, and a drink for $12. You can leave a $3 tip and you're still at $15.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow, Brian. I feel like I don't know why we're continuing. This is it.
It's so good. It's like we went out of our way to try to go there the other day and they had an equipment issue, so they were closed. But like that's how good this thing is that I will trek from the far reaches of East Portland.
You would come to North?
I would.
Is this Northeast?
Yeah, it's Northeast.
Still.
Yeah. But it's like inner Northeast, Yeah.
You're like, it's practically North Portland.
It's way out there, but it is good.
Listen here, Montevilla. Listen here, Montevilla.
So far. Another one, I personally have not had this one, but I have heard so many great things about the $8 dine-in margarita pizza at the Life of Pi, which I believe is available until 6 p.m. like every day they're open. So you got a lot of time that you can go check this out. A margarita pizza, someone once told me the best way to think of a margarita pizza is if a restaurant can't make a good margarita pizza, they can't make pizza.
Yeah.
So It is a great way to taste just the basics of a pizza shop, the sauce, the crust, the cheese, how well they put the topping on there. $8, I can't think of a pizza in Portland that is less than $10. So the fact that you can get a normal size margarita pizza for $8 is pretty impressive.
All right. Well, any other happy hours we should check out?
Yeah. So there's 2. So Tiny Bubble Room, again, North Portland. This is truly North Portland.
I wonder what that says about North Portland.
y'all love a good happy hour. This one's cool because there's just so many different things you can pick from. So they have this really robust happy hour menu. The most expensive thing I'm seeing on here is like the Dirty Mac, which comes with, pulled pork, habanero jelly, 2 types of cheese. That's $16. But most of the things in here are well under $10. You could assemble something like, say, catfish sliders for $9 and then get yourself a basket of plain fries or Cajun tots for $6. You're right in at $15. Yes, I know we have to do a tip, but I'm cheating here. You can eat, what I'm saying is you can eat some really good food here for not a lot. And you just get a lot of choice, which I think is not usually the case on happy hour menus. It's usually like, here are 5 things.
Totally.
Yeah.
And this is where you should tip because they actually come to your table. I just feel like a lot of places where I'm like, I get it if you don't tip because you're like going in, you're like ordering, you're picking it up yourself, you're clearing your own, like you're basically working that day, you know? But like there's certain places like Tiny Bubble Room where I'm like, you should probably tip. They're like tip. Coming out to you and like checking in on you and
yeah. No, it's worth it. And then there's we're gonna go to Selwood now. To Reverend's Barbecue, my last pick for this happy hour menu. Reverend's Barbecue, I believe owned by the same people who own like Laurelhurst. Yeah, so it's like, you know, Southern barbecue. They have a really good happy hour that has some cool things like smoked chicken wings for $6. You can pair that with their old school smash burger, which again is a house ground beef. I believe again they're using Laurelhurst Market ground beef in this case for $6. You just like, it's not as big as the Tiny Bubble Room happy hour menu, but you got a nice selection of things on here. You can get, you know, loaded mac and cheese, wedge salad, things like that, and it's all going to come in well under $15.
I did not know that they had an extensive happy hour. I've been there just for regular dinner, and it was great.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But the happy hour is like, that's the sweet spot because you feel like you're getting a deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, totally.
All right, Giulia, what about yourself?
Okay, I am bringing back the bowls for this one. So my first one's from Guero. It's a mostly dinner spot just because I like see folks lined up for forever during dinner hours. But you can totally go earlier in the day and get a $12 bowl for lunch. These bowls are also an option for dinner, but I know bowls are not really like a dinner food for most people, but they're amazing. Like they have like the freshest vegetables.
I've had their bowls. Yeah.
Their bowls are
so good.
great.
They have a bunch of different options for proteins. They have egg and avocado and chicken and beef, and it's done so well. And I feel like literally every single time I order one, I'm always like at the end of the bowl being like, damn, I'm kind of full right now.
Right.
Like I could take home the rest of this and like eat it as a snack later. It's also just like a fabulous environment. They have little tables outside for outdoor dining. Inside is like all these different pastel colors. It kind of has like a subtle nightclub vibe in a fun way, which I love. Their drinks are amazing if you're looking to ball out a little bit. But I think it's one of my favorite places to stop into in my neighborhood to get a cheap meal that feels like a full dining experience. I really love this spot.
Yeah. Can I just tell you something about Guero? It's actually Güero.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. So Güero, and everyone says Güero. You know what? You might say Güero, and then another non-Spanish speaking person will be like, I'm sorry, where? And you'll be like, Güero. And then like, oh, yeah. So Güero or Güero, it means like someone who's very blonde looking.
Oh.
It's what you call in Spanish slang is like you would always call the white people coming through their güeros.
That's amazing. Now that's kind of a funny little joke at the customers that are rolling through the door because
they're all white.
People.
You don't understand. That was the whole. I'm like, I thought that was the joke, and I thought it was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
It's literally called Whitey, but
yeah. Come on in.
Come on in, Whiteys. Enjoy your $12 bowl. Such a good bowl.
It's so good.
Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing bowl. Go check it out if you haven't yet. I have another pick for you here. It's also a very, very cheap margarita pizza. It's from Pizzeria Otto. You have to show up before 5 p.m. in order to get this deal, but it is every single day. So you have lots of chances throughout the week to try and get it. And you have the option to do takeout or dine in, which is amazing. I would suggest dining in just because the spot's really cute. This is all the way out on Northeast Sandy near 67th. They also have deals on wine and beer during that time. And the pizza is awesome. It's the Napolitana style pizza. So it's very, very thin. And I think the dough is sourdough. It has that kind of like tangy flavor to it. The ingredients are amazing. If you're looking to add on to the meal, they have a pretty fabulous Caesar salad with anchovies on top. But it's the perfect meal to share with somebody. I felt the pizza was just big enough to split with somebody else or even take it home for leftovers for lunch the next day. And again, it's only $9. This place rocks.
And there's 2 locations.
What?
Yeah. So they have one in like the Foster Powell area, right on Foster, like Foster and 70th or so, somewhere in that area.
I did not know that.
2 different chances to get this. And yeah, it's every day. A lot of the happy hours I feel like are limited to, Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday kind of thing. Nah, you can go out on a Saturday when you don't have anything to do anyway, and you can get yourself a pizza.
This last one is also Italian food. This is like, I'm barely making the cut with this deal, but it is like a nice restaurant. And I think this is probably the cheapest fancy food you can get in Portland. And the thing that I love about this spot, it's called Luce. It's right off of 22nd and Burnside in Central East Side. They have half pasta deals, and they're also open on Monday nights, which is pretty rare for nice restaurants to be open. And their half pasta bowls are as expensive as $15, $16, but they also get as cheap as $10. And the pasta's amazing, handmade, and you can also get a half salad with it. This is probably more of like if you're looking to dine under $20, $25.
You know, all I'm hearing, Giulia, is that you're not sticking to the rules.
Giulia's breaking all the rules.
Wow.
I know, but I love this place, and it really is like you could go on a nice date at this place and really not spend more than like $60, which is crazy.
For two people?
For two people. I went there with my sister recently. Granted, we didn't get any alcohol, but it was $70 with tip. You split that between two people, it's really not that bad for like a proper night out.
See, this is the slippery slope, Giulia.
I know.
This is what... Once you start saying out loud,
really
$70 for two people, that's not that bad. I didn't even get alcohol. And to me, I'm just like, I hope you got alcohol. $70.
We did ball out. We got dessert and everything. So it was an experience, but... This is the thing. There's a dive bar called The Standard right down the street from that spot. There's also other bars in the area where you can get like a stiff, like $4 drink. So there are options, right? Like this is if you really want to make a night out of it. But I do love Luce.
And they make their pasta, right? Like,
yeah. It's like really high quality.
It's, there's a lot of labor that goes into it.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying, here's the deal, guys. I'm not saying that Luce is the one in the wrong here. I'm saying Giulia brought...
Giulia cheated.
All right, well, let's take a quick break here. And when we come back, we're going to hear our audience picks. The 12th annual Montevilla Jazz Festival, presented by Accelerator Design Studios, is happening from August 29th through the 31st. Portland's biggest local jazz festival, they're putting on more than 25 concerts across Montevilla and Mount Tabor Park. Also, did you know that Montevilla is actually a contraction of Mount Tabor Villa Edition? Just a random Montevilla fun fact. Anyhow, back to this ad. Discover the scene, the sound, and the Mount Tabor Village vibe at a mix of indoor and outdoor concerts. Some events are free, but you'll want a Jazz Adventure Pass to experience the heart of the festival. Go get your Jazz Adventure Pass today at montevillajazz.org. That's montevillajazz.org. All right, well, here's some audience picks. Oh, Bryan, you have something to say about this one. Do you want to read it?
Oh, yeah. So Jenny M wrote in buoy tofu. Their salad rolls, chicken and rice, and sesame balls are very expensive. A hidden gem for takeout. I love this place. I don't even eat tofu, and I love buoy tofu because they have fresh made-in-house egg rolls that are $1 each.
Whoa.
Take cash because there is a fee if you use a card under a certain amount. You'd have to buy quite a lot of egg rolls to get over that amount. But it's so good. And I mean, they make all the stuff in-house. Like they're making the tofu there.
What?
They're making all these dishes there. The parking lot is atrocious.
It's always so full.
Yeah. It's so hard to like drive around there. Just take the bus. It's right on Gleason. Just bus out there. It's in Montevilla. Hang out. We'd love to have you out here. Get yourself some salad rolls, egg rolls, some marinated tofu dishes, and you're not going to spend a lot of money there.
Isn't it across the street?
Yes, and I have something later on this. But yes, It is across the street from House of Banh Mi.
Because that's the only reason I know of this place is because I go to House of Banh Mi, and I'm always like, what's going on over there?
Right, why are there so many people?
And I remember I once walked in, but I saw the whole, like, it was very cash forward, and I was like, I do not have cash. And I just, like, moonwalked my way out. Do you want to do the next one, Giulia?
Yeah, so this next one's from our fabulous contributor, Eden Dawn. And she's saying ranch pizza, their quarter veggie pie and pineapple apparently rocks. I love ranch, but literally every single time I go, I'm like, I need a whole ass pizza. So I've never tried their quarters.
The quarters are so good though.
They're great. I mean, it's perfect if you're just going on your own and you need to stop and get something little.
Yeah.
But I love like getting to reheat their pizza because it's already so crispy and it tastes amazing the next day. So I'm like, okay.
Ranch pizza is delicious.
Ranch pizza is one of the best.
Well, I have one here from Angela G. They wrote King Burrito, exclamation point. It's 2 to 3 meals in one and so tasty. Brian says 2 to 3 meals in one.
Yeah, I see that challenge and I will beat it. But I love me a massive burrito. So
yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things about King Burrito. I feel like I've had every burrito in town and I've always been underwhelmed, but I have such high burrito standards.
You come from Southern California. I get it.
The land of burritos. Yeah.
I hear ya. Mm-hmm.
I get it.
I have another one here from Jacob M. And they're saying the Chubby Bunny breakfast sandwich, Boss Bunny, it's vegan, which is awesome. I think I've heard about this one down the pipeline. We had a whole breakfast sandwich episode. So there's a chance.
Yeah, Chubby Bunny came up a few times in our breakfast sandwich episode.
Yeah, I've heard really good things.
It's in North Portland, in that food cart. I think it's called like Alberta Carts. It's next to the Buy and Buy.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Like you can get alcohol at the Buy and Buy.
Sure.
Yeah, I love when the places are set up that way.
Yeah. Well, I have the last one here from one Gwen E. They wrote breakfast burrito at 40 pounds coffee and bar. Absolutely amazing.
Ooh.
Does the burrito weigh 40 pounds? Because if so, that's a hell of a deal.
I don't think you could do that in one
No,
sitting.
that would be miserable. A 40-pound burrito actually sounds disgusting. Like, let's be honest. But
It sounds like torture.
a good breakfast burrito? Like, heck yeah. Because
I want to know about
like,
that.
I like that these last two were breakfast focused because like really nothing else we talked about was focused on the most important meal of the day, you know?
Yeah.
I will say, if you're ever driving to the mountain, the best breakfast burrito that I've ever had. Julie, you were there.
Yeah,
you
I
witnessed
know.
this. This is the first, I almost cried. That's how good this burrito was. Like, because it tasted like home. Like I was like, guys,
That's a breakfast burrito.
I kept yelling, this is a burrito.
Out the window.
Yeah, this. Everybody learn. And it was from a gas station.
It was in
Sandy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that one Shell station that kind of looks like it's on the tip of a peninsula.
Yes. Yeah, that one. You'll know when you see it.
Trust me, you'll know it. And it's like right before the donut shop everyone goes to.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've never tried it. Now I need to go out there.
It's like 3 to 4 little Mexican ladies all in a line.
Heck yeah.
You can tell it's not the Shell station. It is its own thing within
Right.
the Shell station.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. And I Googled it because I was like trying to figure out what the name of the burrito place, which it does not have a name. And they were like featured on the Food Network like in the early
heck
aughts
yeah.
as like one of the
Aw.
best burritos in the friggin' region. And I'm like, yeah.
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 Claudia can attest. Like, that's awesome.
Listen up, Wedos. That burrito is
I
so
wish
good.
it was closer to town because I'd be going like every weekend.
Yeah.
I really
yeah.
need to check this out.
But don't get it with a bacon. That's the downfall. Get it with the chorizo.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
chorizo
every
every
time.
time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I don't know. I'm so hungry.
I know, me
God,
too.
I need to go eat like
I
as soon as
know.
this
I
is
know I'm
over.
dying.
Well, before we wrap up, Brian, since you're the meal deal expert here, any other spots you want to shout out for listeners to try out this week?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to go back to the audience pick from Jenny M. So, House of Banh Mi is not the cheapest banh mi in town, but I actually think it's the best banh mi in town. You can get a banh mi for about $8 to $10 there, depending on which one you get. You can also then walk across the street and get some fresh egg rolls for $1 each. So get like 2 or 3 egg rolls. You're in at under 15. If you don't have cash, here's a little tip. House of Banh Mi actually sells the egg rolls from Bui Tofu. They're just not as fresh because they can only go over so often and get them. But you can just get them right there and get the whole thing. You know, get a banh mi, some egg rolls for like $12, $13.
That's crazy.
It's an amazing deal, an amazing meal. Like it's going to be the 2 best of each of those things that you will have in Portland. I will fight people on that. And you're not going to be hurting afterwards in the wallet.
Oh,
I
that's
love it.
awesome. I need to go do that like now.
Right. I think that's where I'm going to head.
Okay, we're all going.
Yeah. Someone else has to edit the show.
If I had a nickel for any time we had a guest on that says, and you could fight me on that,
Yeah.
I think I would have $10. So all I
People
know,
want to fight.
seriously, people really want to fight in Portland. Like,
Yeah,
and it's usually over food. And it's usually like, we've
That's
literally had
true.
editors, like food editors be like, and you could fight me on them. I'm like, damn.
You can email me.
I'm at Brook Jackson Glidden.
It was the Portland Monthly guy, the Alex guy.
Alex
Wasn't
Rain.
He was saying something on the most recent episode about it. I remember laughing at that because I was like, is he allowed to do that?
And he's like, and I will fight you. I will come at me.
We throw down.
I love it.
I kind of love it. All right. Well, if anyone wants to fight us, we're going to be
don't fight me. Fight
Yeah,
Bryan.
House of Bon Me.
We're going to be at House of Bon Me. So check us out there.
Come find
Julia,
us.
go for Julia first. She's the
I
smallest.
love witnessing a fight. I'm not.
All right. Well, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate these tips. I'm going to save millions.
Oh, I guarantee it.
They're going to be paying me.
Yeah. you are going to be swimming in money now.
That's all for today here on CityCast Portland. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed the show, please share it with a friend, rate or leave us a review. It really does help us out. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more from around the city. Until then, see you at Slim's.